Best be on my way.
Poor Gale. I hope he knows that a goddess abandoning him needn't be the end. I know from experience.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone. Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. The same thrills I offer you. Some experiences are better when shared. Then we'll keep it our little secret, hand to beating heart. Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
Let's talk. Open up.
Is this a sign copy? I simply must have it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Well, I doubt it's an apology for asking me to die on her behalf. Whatever it is. If it's important enough to send Elminster, you can be damn sure she's serious. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you. Excellent choice.
Not a lot on my mind, and, well, in it.
Plus, even if they lose a limb,
slow down.
some people have no respect. Into the somewhere. Into a wonderful object for chopped its arms off, but they won't be trespassing anywhere else.
Very well.
Let me introduce myself. I am Roland, the new ruler of Ramazith's Tower. All deals and sales made under previous ownership will be honored. I hope you enjoy this curated selection of goods for all your magical needs. I didn't quite catch that. What did you say? Take your time. Thank you for visiting Source.
Direct me. No time to rest. Don't waste a step.
I see it, sweetie. Oh, stand up. You're slouching.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's still watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edgar.
Gortash is a vision. Sure enough.
We have still watchers prominent.
Just let them the Baldurs
Their egos are big enough as it is.
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
An audience with your goddess can go wrong. I should know. But do whatever you feel is best, Gale.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. The summoning channel Mystra has provided is one only I can enter. No matter how much I prefer not to face her alone. You're right. A heartfelt apology is the surest way to a goddess's heart, and her favor. I pray that she'll be in a forgiving mood. If she weren't the one I'd be praying to. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
Mystra. I never thought we'd speak again like this. Why am I here?
There is much unsaid between us, but time runs ever short. You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
I didn't want to die. And when I saw the crown, I thought I might not have to, if I only understood its power.
And you believe you have the right to such an understanding? The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
That can't be. It wasn't. It couldn't have been. I only wished to prove myself worthy. I had no idea.
You were already worthy. What you lacked was patience, and it cost you dearly. When the Karsite Weave entered your body, your gifts were the first thing it consumed. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
I won't let you down again. When the Absolute is vanquished, I will surrender Karsus's powers to you. You have my word.
Thank you. May the Weave's light guide your purpose, and its wisdom guide your hand. The future of magic rests on your shoulders, Gale of Waterdeep. I promise you, it is a burden you are strong enough to bear.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw her. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? True enough. There's a reason such unwitting heroes have been the backbone of lyric and legend for as long as both have existed. Even so, I was hardly some naive apprentice at the time. I considered myself an archmage, and yet was fool enough to be mistaken for a common conjurer. At least now I'm armed with the truth, and Mistra's expectations. Once I bring the crown of Karsus to her, I can put everything right. The orb, too. I'll be myself again, for all that's worth. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so... thank you. If I can promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
Wow. Gale is the chosen of Mistra. Congrats to him, I think. Hope he knows what he's doing. We haven't fared very well with other chosen so far.
It seems Gale has made amends with Mistra. Good for him. Though, I don't see any such reconciliation between myself and Shah anytime soon.
Our enemies are forfeits!
So you just disappeared. Do you know how worried I was?
I want to have a word.
The hostel's up that way. You won't find better around here, unless you can pay for it. You might question their authority.
Warning you. There's one of you and four of us.
This is Joel's house. No letters, no clerics, no herb sellers, no potion peddlers, and no steel watch.
Come back and arrest us.
Submit to Lord Gortash.
Go in the
My opinion.
Submission is salvation. Only Lord Gortash can protect us.
156, 157, 15... Oh, sorry, can't chat. 15... Shit! Where was I up to? Oh, thank Corellin. You're a lifesaver. 158, 159...
I'll give it a shot.
Well, well, if it isn't the city's next celebrity. You star in our next edition's top story. Well, you should have considered that before disgracing yourself in public. Trafficking refugees into our city is hardly a good look. Especially when so many are absolutists and murderers. The truth will be out with tomorrow's broadsheet. People will spit in your face. Your very presence will be bad for business. You'll be a pariah, an outcast, as you should be. And then, we can only hope the fists do their duty and escort you to the gallows. Your days of scumming up this good city streets will be over. I would never reveal my sources, and certainly not to the likes of you. Besides, you're too late. The headlines are loaded into the printworks already. Tomorrow, you will feel the power of free speech. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. Now, guards! I believe our distinguished guest was just leaving. Would you care to escort them out?
The truth is the truth. We trust our
Way
readers
to
to
the
make up their
nearest
own minds.
library.
I've got a long road ahead.
A long way from Waterdeep. With ease.
So you just disappeared? Do you know how worried I was?
Not a word on all the thefts and murders happening right on our doorsteps.
Nowhere's safe anymore. Tries to jam down our throats.
If you ask me, I don't think Gortash even deserves to be called on a word.
one's stopped me yet.
Surprised you spotted me.
Any fear-mongering here.
Invisibilis. Most excellent. As you wish. You've got the wrong man for this. Mine for the taking. As you wish. Let's explore. Let's give this a try. All right. That might be worth a look.
You approach the printer, noting its ink splots and intricate cogs. Before you can get closer, however, it begins to speak.
Oi! Gormless! Over here! Thought I recognized you. Dolly was right. You aren't much of a looker. We both love cheeky words. She does all the shouting, I do the writing. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed artistry. I'm a master pensman, I am. Dolly can't stop talking about you. Hero this, hero that, hero here, hero there. Hello, hero. You know, there's some absolute filth about you in tomorrow's edition. Seeing as you were kind enough to free Dolly, how's about I do you a favor? Why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit less damaging for your reputation. Well, first, I've got to release the old nasty top story. Look, there. Now, you've got to find a new article to replace it. Listen, mate, I'm already doing you a favor. I'm sure you can figure it out yourself. As the old saying goes, ours is not to wonder why. Ours is but to print or die. Or something like that.
Get closer to the print work.
Gormless! Not one step further.
You feel a dancing, mischievous magic sparking through the air around the printer. A fey creature resides within.
Are you addled in the head? I'm no chattering contraption. I am a person. An artist. Name's Jellywick. This is my paintbrush. I make sure everything that's in those big, ugly article blocks becomes fine printed. Dolly can't... You know, why don't we change the headline? We can load up something a bit... Well, first, I've got to... How delightful.
No press like excellent press. The editor's in for quite a shock tomorrow.
Paper's printing right now, pal. Should be on the streets tomorrow.
I don't think this is strictly legal.
invisibilis. A little discourse.
What do I think of Lord Gortash's Still Watch? Well, I am so glad you asked, Edvard.
gods are watching me.
Quite ready for you.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job, all right?
Great idea. Do you remember which way we came?
Left, right. Down the stairs.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Oh, we're not lost. Just taking in the view before continuing on our way.
Just until he has somewhere better to go. Hides are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for me?
The broadsheet's gone to pot, Ever.
I got lost. And then when I found Mummy and Daddy again, they wouldn't get up. I shouldn't have run away. I'm just sorry.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a tragedy, yeah. But it's not like we can look after him.
Steady. Little un found his folks gutted. Didn't see it happen though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
10. Good. All fingers intact.
Get up!
The corpse remains silent.
Scheduled for me.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Not critical, just a bastard of it.
An entire edition dedicated to one lord and his metal boys. Gortash has got to be paying the mounting fees.
Brand new! Only in the Baldurs Mouth Gazette!
Here we go.
Korlak and explosives. not a good mix.
Let's take things nice and gently. I'd rather not
need to change out this barrel, see?
Have you seen the size of Antony's candle?
Can't get involved. Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And... a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Falogir always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Falogir's Fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Oh, we trade in all sorts. Anything that can be lit, flamed, or fired up. Smoke powder is a beautiful mistress. She will not be limited to one form, and she is quite malleable in the right hands. What are you really asking, friend of Gortash? Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
Steady at the mark.
Okay. Let's do that.
Head on up.
Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Gonna need to change out this barrel.
Another friend of Falagir? All right. Just remember the top floor's off limits. Password or not. Looking to buy a little something extra then? Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of them.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages, they'll bring them down to you.
Gonna need to change out this barrel, see?
Picking my teeth.
Pressure steady. Temperature yet? Temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at the mark.
8, 9, 10. Good.
You don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected.
Gonna need to change out this barrel, see?
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Steady. Steady. Any spilling and they'll be picking my teeth. Where's an apprentice when you need one? Down. 8.
Pressure steady. Are we at temperature yet?
Maintaining temperature. Steady at...
Oh, my word. Poor fucker.
Gonna need to change out this barrel, see?
Survival is all that matters.
Pipes are looking a little rusty. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
Can't afford a failure on a critical pipe.
Steady.
Not critical, just a bastard if it breaks. Won't blow us up.
Backfires. It's all part of the process.
I can't even catch my breath.
Gonna fall.
Time to press ahead.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Can't afford to let up.
Vis medicat!
I'm not going to last
Just cut with fire, baby. Close ranks.
Certainly. Blood comes easy these days. One day I'll catch a break. Let's see what this does.
I got this. Tactical.
What's the plan?
Rook to Queen 6. Still on my feet. You've made a grave mistake.
Watch this. Knees high.
Need to act fast.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Would you throw one of them?
You can't get involved in this. Have you seen the size of a steel watcher?
What path lies before me?
You tell us what happened.
I got lost. I was following a kitty. When I found them again, when I came back, they were lying here.
Hush now. It's all right. We're gonna help you.
funny isn't a crime.
Don't want to draw any attention.
You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
I will cure you.
Just out of here.
Seen the size of a steel watcher?
Should mind my step.
What do you want me to do? Shut up.
But you have to pay me.
What's in here?
Walking funny isn't a crime.
Time to press ahead. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
The size of a steel watcher?
I should speak up.
Behold, this tree is plagued by pestilence, yet refuses to die. The goddess Shontia wishes me to save it. I can feel it. I will cure you of your pestilence.
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door. An entrance designed to provide the utmost discretion. Whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not reveal them to just anyone.
You have my attention.
Set into the door pulses with a heavy, melancholic magic. Whatever lies behind it concerns the living and the dead. You sense it waits for the right words. It requires permission to open. The door does not stir. It will not answer to the cult's demands. Lord Gortash's name opens many doors, but it does not open this one. Whatever this door is waiting to hear, it is not the name of some ancient tableware. Nothing responds within. It is silent as the grave.
Right.
What now?
Patched up, pushing on.
With haste.
the gods truly this petty?
Set into the mansion's faded exterior, you see the faintest outline of a door.
How's a dead cat making a stink like that?
Can you spare a few coins to feed my son? Wait to die.
Please, sir. Oh, please. That's curious.
I have something to ask.
Not waking at all.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
So what is that?
What's that?
Beautiful merfolk, these are not.
you for cutting those creatures down. Truly, oh, gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
What are these things? And gods, do they stink?
Oh, gods! There's guts all over my boat!
Quite
I'd be
exhausted.
used to the smell of fish.
A
by
good night's
now.
sleep would do me wonders.
Not that smell.
Oh, I think I might have had my fill of fish for the next few 10 days.
Having these things lying around is bad for business.
Please, kind sir, can you spare a few pennies to feed my son? He's sick and likely to die. Please, sir. Oh, please. Please, kind sir, can you spare a few
Awaken, little one.
Million?
The broadsheet's gone to pot ever since I left.
You can smell that, right? Bloody rotten it is!
Whatever comes.
Set into the mansion's fate, whatever lies behind the door, it guards such secrets closely. It will not reveal them to just anyone.